Yo, 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 Straw Hat Brody here. I just want to share a quick video with y'all. I know my setup is all weird and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out this streaming and video setup, whatever. But what I want to talk to y'all about is the world of Azeroth, right? So, right here, we have a picture from the vanilla game when it first came out. We had the two continents. We got Kalimdor and we got Eastern Kingdoms. This is all we knew about the world in 2004, right? We fell in love with it. We played there. We spent our time there. Put in years. I've been playing this game since I was 14. Now, what I want to say is that we thought this was the world. Like this is what we thought it was. We got the humans, the dwarves, the gnomes. We got blood elves. I mean, Worgen and all of them stuff, they came in later expansions. Then over here we had the Orcs, the Tauren, the Night Elves. Can't think about anything else right now. But that's how it was in vanilla, right? And then, boom, expansions happened. The world progressed. Went ahead from Eastern Kingdoms. We then had Northrend, and then we had Pandaria, and then we would have had Dragon Isles, Broken Isles, Kul Tiras, Kaz is where we're going next. Now, here's the thing. In Kaz they drop a bombshell. Like, they go ahead and say to the west, past Kalimdor, there's still another massive continent where the Arathi Empire, a group of them, first sailed out, and that's where they landed. But to be honest, I don't really believe that they sailed from here. They said weave, sailed past Kalimdor, and then got there. I think it would be more believable if they just went this way from the Eastern Kingdoms. Like they just set out that way, and then that's how they got to the new continent, whatever, right? But here's the thing: a while back, some dude even asked it. We have Northrend, right? Known as the capital world. Northrend's basically cold. It fits that narrative that the more north you go, the colder it gets. And we can also say in the reverse or the inverse, the more south you go. Sorry, I'm like really sick right now. But the more south you go, the colder it will get, right? Because you have polar caps. You have the north cap, you have the southern polar cap. But all down here, this is tropical land. You got Stranglethorn Vale, you got Zandalar, you got Pandaria that I've seen in the beta. Kaz, that's tropical. They got no ice caps there. All of the southern half of Kalimdor is desert. Like, when you think about it in that way, and I'm glad somebody else put this up, we only have seen one half of the northern hemisphere of the planet. We still have yet to see anything on the southern half of the planet or anything on the other side of the planet. And that I think is insane. Like when you think about that, like way back when we thought this was all of Azeroth. And then now we were thinking this was all of Azeroth. But realistically, that is Azeroth and how big the planet is. Like that's insane to think about. Because for all we know, yeah, they are hinting at another continent on the other side over here, but still we have nothing on the southern hemisphere, no lore implications, no idea of what's down there, um anything like that, other races, other things. And that's where I would love to see them take the existing races and put a different spin on them, because I love the idea of different kinds of humans, kind of like in where was it? In Oldham, the desert people or whatever. They were more accustomed to the desert and living there. That was a race of humans that really didn't uh, leave the area or whatever. Or we could get a whole nother race of elves, kind of like how they're doing in Kazalgar, but they can be on another landmass and they develop differently and stuff like that. But of course, the lore, they're going to have to work that in, however Blizz does that, with explaining why they didn't come to where we are, or why nobody ever came back. I mean, they're saying now past the storms, like there's a bunch of storms on either side of Kalimdor or Eastern Kingdoms. That's why nobody comes back. But I guess, I mean, that would also be cool if that's how they weave in Naga as a playable race. There's a group of Naga that help us get to these other places, and that's how they pick and choose, kind of like Pandarans or the Dragthier, whether they want to be on the Horde or Alliance. And I'm also gonna make a video about that too. I'm trying to, like, you can see with this, I'm trying to figure out how to make these videos because I have a really good idea how to bring back the faction war. Because of course you can't have. I would not like it if Thrall got back into the faction war. Say even if Anduin was gung ho and being in the faction war, like they need to, because we've been so buddy buddy with these people. We need to take a step back and get back into the world of World of Warcraft. And I think no, like this would be a better time to do it because the world is expanding, and you got to do a lot of world building again if you're going to go ahead and branch out this far, because that's insane. Just that's insane to think about. In the 14 years or 29, we just passed. I mean, I've been playing for 14, but Blizzard just passed their 20th year anniversary with it. So like that's insane. Like if you're gonna go ahead and do some open up these parts of the planet, you gotta do some world building there and not focus on the primary players, if you will. But that's all I wanted to say with this. It's just like that's a crazy concept to think about. That all of this is not even the northern hemisphere. This is just one side of the northern hemisphere of the whole planet. And we haven't even discovered anything on the south. There's no lore implications on what's down there. There's no idea, no rumors or anything. Um, and then we just got our first lore implication with the Arathi Empire, and they're to the other side of the planet. But that's all I got to share with y'all today. Hope y'all like it. Hope y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna try to put out some more videos. And if y'all got any tips on how to like better stream or better programs to use to record this stuff, please let me know. Need all the help I can get. Talk to y'all later, man. Straw Hat Brody out.